Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, we have the EZA, the data download hit. We have the EZA details for Vegeta and Trunks, Goku and Gohan, and STR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. All three are incredible units. They did a very good job. Now, as of right now, there are no details yet for whatever LR is coming. They're still holding on to that. I literally just talked to the homie Garesh. We agreed Goku has got to be nuts for them to still be hiding him. We do expect they'll probably tweet him out at some point. That's where we'll first see him. You know, Goku or whatever the LR might end up being, right? So here, of course, is the EZA stats. Their attack is honestly still pretty low, under 13k as an EZA unit. I think they might have the lowest attack I've seen of any EZA units. But it's not really going to be so much of a big deal because they do stack attack every time they super attack. Their defense is going to be pretty good as well. Oh, pretty good rotation right away. And then remember, they still have that exchange mechanic, which we will take a look at. So, like, basically, here's the thing. Vegeta and Trunks and Goku and Gohan were already good units. I mean, especially Goku and Gohan was a very good unit. Now... Wow, he's at 1.1 already? Yo, these units are really good. That's very good right there, man. So, Vegeta, his passive, he gets 2 ki and 90% attack and defense at the start of turn, which is solid. Now, what's interesting is, again, he stacks not only attack, but also defense when he super attacks. So, they're really going to be able to build up both attack and defense. That means Vegeta is going to be a tremendous unit for the Legendary Goku event as well. Yeah, I'm just going to do this right here. You know, in a couple of turns, we're going to push LRB Pan off rotation, you know, and on the turn, you get LRB Pan on rotation with Vegeta and Trunks. That's when I'm going to use the exchange mechanic. We're going to bring out Super Trunks. Now, Super Trunks, he raises his attack and defense for 1 turn. Then he he gives himself 7 ki and 140% attack and defense at the start of turn. Like, the big buffs, so, like, the Vegeta portion of the card and then the Goku portion of his card, those two went up a little bit, right? They got a little bit better. But the monstrous buffs for these cards is coming in the Gohan and Trunks aspect. Those two are now a lot more formidable, especially Gohan, because Trunks before was like interesting, but like I felt like Gohan was really weak. Like Gohan didn't seem that impressive to me. But now, I mean, I'm gonna do a video on the Goku and Gohan unit shortly, but they really buffed up that Gohan. They did a pretty good job with our boy right there. Okay, so we're seeing good numbers, again, like 1.1, 1.2 million. That's just going to continue to go up. And then, of course, their defense is going to go up. Like, global players, the Legendary Goku event is not even going to be a challenge at any point. Like, it's ridiculous, honestly. The Legendary Goku event is going to be nothing to global players because you guys, like, these units, okay, so if you could run a Cell Saga team, the Cell Saga team now is, like, easily one of the best teams in the game to take this event down. Because you've got LR Cell, who's one of the best units in the game for the event. You have LR Gohan, who's one of the best units in the game for the event. Then you got Goku and Gohan, and then you have Vegeta and Trunks. You got something like LR Trunks. You have SCR Cell, who's another one of the best units in the game for this event. Like, the Android/Cell Saga team is just easily going to be able to run through this event with very limited issues, honestly. We're taking damage here, not really a big deal. You know, we're on the Vegeta family team, which is very, very strong. Okay, so this is a pretty good rotation right here for our boy Vegeta and Trunks. Again, I do want to continue to maintain Vegeta and, like, at the Vegeta form right now, right? We're not going to switch to Trunks yet because Trunks, like, he gets that massive attack and offensive buff, but he does lose 1 ki and 10% attack and defense every turn after he comes out, right? So his best turn is that very first turn he's out there. Then after that, he slowly gets weaker. he does lose the attack and defense on turns when he's not on the field too, by the way. So it's not like, you know, he loses these stats when he's on rotation. It's the whole time he's losing stats. Okay, so I guess here, I guess we'll go ahead and push B-Pan off rotation now. Yeah. Let's do that. I'm just going to go ahead and use Vegeta's active skill. We'll go ahead and get rid of this Goku. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get B-Pan onto that rotation. We'll go ahead and swap in a Trunks. And then maybe we'll take a turn or two and see Trunks' attack and defense dip a little bit. Also, I want to take a look. What is Vegeta's defensive stat at already? Because we've had, what, 3-4 super attacks, something like that? The fact that he stacks both attack and defense is very impressive. Now, this is a rotation where, of course, he is going to get... I think Trunks and Vegeta link up the same with this guy. Yeah, they do. Okay. We'll just leave Trunks. Okay, so... 151k. Now, remember, both Vegeta and Trunks, they both give 30% defense, right? It's 30% defense, right? Let me double check on that. Yeah, 30% defense. Okay. But still, like, this is a free unit. 151,000 defense is very good. Their defense is actually good enough that, like, I'm wondering, I feel like they potentially... I mean, I don't want to say, like, oh, yeah, they're going to be great for Super Battle Road or something like that, but... you know, stacking defense, like, let's say you chose to go additionals for this Trunks and Vegeta unit, like, that's gonna be really good for them in, like, any difficult mode, like, to just build up that defense. So, I would recommend, not only for Goku, like the Goku and Gohan unit, but also this Vegeta and Trunks. Additionals are definitely the way to go, because both of them stack defense in their first form. When you're going to be using them, that's the most important part. And then especially that Goku and Gohan unit, right, is basically a support type unit anyway. So, you know, just build up their defense. They're already giving massive buffs, massive gains to the rotation and stuff like that. So, not really too much of an issue. Okay. So, I think we should be able to finish off this Goku on this turn right here. And then next turn, we'll go ahead and get Super Trunks in and see what attack set he's going to be able to get up to. I mean, again, he doesn't really have any limit because any attack and defense that Vegeta builds up, like while Vegeta's out, Trunks is able to retain that once you transform with him, right? So it's not like these stacking mechanics are pointless and they go away once you transform. It's like, no, they're still there. Like, it's still relevant. We're gonna get a Dokkan attack right here with, I think, the father-son Gallet Gun Trunks, but it's not really gonna be a big deal, right? So, okay, let's see what our boy Trunks is gonna be able to get to. I mean, obviously he's going to be well over a 2 million attack set. I mean, he's considering actually that he's at 140% attack at the start of turn. LRB Pan works better the higher the attack buff is at the start of turn. So Trunks easily can break a 3 million attack stat. I think this turn we might get close to it. But, you know, obviously the later into the fight we go, the better numbers he's going to get. So here is the rotation where we are going to activate Trunks. Let's go ahead and bring him out. Let's also go ahead and take a look at Trunks' attack and defense right here and see, like, what numbers he's at. His defense, I mean, 140% at the start of turn he's got. That's very good. So 184k defense. Now remember, this Trunks right here will be very, very good for anything that's short, right? I don't know, maybe Battlefield wouldn't be the best. Maybe. Nah, he will be good for Battlefield. Yeah, what am I thinking? Him and the Goku and Gohan unit will both be good for Battlefield. It's just, remember, you can't, like, actually switch until turn 3, right? So, okay, so now that we got Trunks out, let's go ahead and super with you. Let's go ahead and get LRB Pan's active skill as well. And again, remember, because Trunks has that 140% attack buff at the start of turn, B-Pan is going to give him a very, very solid gain right there. All right. Oh, actually, our defense... Well, no, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. Let's see what we get. Again, Rage Trunks getting the Dokkan attack is pointless. Who cares? It's not really a big deal at all. You know, because the Dokkan attacks, like, just a little bit of extra damage, like their super does. Like, who cares? Like, the attack stat is what I'm looking at, because the attack stat is the true damage number, right? Like, not having any, like, damage reduction, like, factoring in that bosses might have, stuff like that. Alright, so by them super attacking right there, they'll get a little bit of an extra buff for Trunks. Oh, a second super attack, so again, a little bit of an extra buff for Trunks. This is good. Trunks really might get 3 million right here, man. Come on, show me 3 million. Get 3 million! Oh, 2.49. Okay, not quite close enough. Again, like, if we had gone several more turns with Trunks, we, you know, easily could break 3 million. But that's still pretty good. That's what? Maybe, was that 4 or maybe 5 super attacks with Vegeta before we brought out Trunks, and he was still like a 2.5 million attack stat, basically? I mean, granted, we did have LRB Pan and her active skill out, but that's still very impressive. So, I do like what I'm seeing a lot from these units. Okay, let me go through this one last turn, and I just want to see what numbers Trunks is going to be sitting at next turn, right? Let me get one more turn with Trunks attacking, and then we're going to go ahead and finish up here, because, you know, we did get the massive buff from B-Pan. So this turn, Trunks has lost 10% attack and defense, and then next turn, Trunks will also lose 10% attack and defense. So this next time we have Trunks, this is going to be him basically with 120% attack and defense, because that very first turn he's out, he does not lose attack and defense. He has the full 140% on his first turn. So, okay. Let's see what our boy Trunks is at. I will have Rage Trunks super first again, though. Defense, what are you sitting at, my boy? 170k. For a free unit. He's a free... That's a free unit, bro. That's crazy. They really... Dokkan, man. They're doing stuff like this. I mean, this is big. This is big time. This Vegeta and Trunks and the Goku and Gohan, they're good, man. Like, that's it. Like, that's all I can say. They're good. They're really, really good. So, we'll see what number Trunks does right here, and then we'll probably go ahead and finish up for today. And Trunks gets to 1.66. So, a significant drop without LRB Pan around, and then losing some attack and defense from his passive, but still a really good number for a free-to-play unit. And that does show me Trunks, you could definitely hang around for a couple turns with Trunks, and he's still going to be able to do some good damage. So, there we go, guys. The EZA for Vegeta and Trunks, very impressive. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.